Time for another yard sale week. There is a bunch of yard sales today. It's a little bit colder, so hopefully there's even more, because when it's a little bit hot, people don't put stuff out. I don't know. It's a great day for yard selling. There's a bunch of like community yard sales again today, and like an wildlife sanctuary one. So we're gonna hit them all up and see what we find. Look at that. That's cool. Check it out. See behind me? These are so cool. All right, so that was the first yard sale, and we grabbed everything in this Tonka bin. There's all kinds of old Tonka stuff. And we have the spaceship. Where's the spaceship? Oh, the spaceship is right here. It's a Radio Shack spaceship. So all this was 25 bucks, and the guy threw in the vintage tin bucket. So cool. All right, second yard sale stop. Picked up the Black Label Grand Theft Auto Trilogy for 5 bucks. All 3 games have their discs and everything and their manuals. And then picked up like an old school like Nintendo Classic, but it's like the knockoff version. It was 10 bucks, but we're getting that just to kind of have it at the house. So good, definitely a good start for the first 2 yard sales. All right, yard sale stop 3. We picked up this box set of Lord of the Rings. It's all the books from when the movie came out in 2001. It was 5 bucks. It looks like only the first one was red, so pretty good find. This is a pretty good deal. Controllers and all these games, 2 bucks a piece.
All right, D, what next?
It's the Blue's Clues house. With all the little figures. It's pretty cute. And an Eevee. So yeah, at that yard sale, we just picked up all the Blue's Clues stuff for that house. And the Eevee, the Beyblade, and a Poppet for my daughter. And then back here, we got all the video games and all the controllers. They're wireless PS3s and all these games. She did $1 a game and 3 bucks for the controller. So everything in this group from that yard sale was 20 bucks, which is an unbelievable deal. What'd you get?
Some coasters.
Ooh, Mickey Mouse coasters, and I found a headliner and a sports brat. So apparently it's video game day. We found the Poke Walker, I think. This is a Pokemon accessory. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on that. And the Super Mario History 25-year soundtrack CD. So it's all in there. And I picked up one of these sweet old glass jars. I've been looking for these everywhere. And found some Squishmallows for my daughter. Got a zebra guy. Oh my God, look at all these goodies. You know you had one of these growing up.
What do you want to use all this for?
Whoa. NSYNC Barbie. So we just had a really good yard sale. Picked up Kyle from South Park a bunch of cool stuff, like some old Disney Game Boy Advance for 10 bucks. NSYNC Justin Timberlake, brand new in the box. Some more VHS. Oh, what else? Some DVDs, some CDs, and pass me that. I said, do you happen to have any Pokemon? Because they were doing like a clearance sale. So the guy gave us his whole collection from when he was a kid for 10 bucks. As you can see, there's Holo Scyther, Holo Venomoth, Holo Clefairy, Holo Zapdos, and so much more for 10 bucks. I mean, they're a little bit beat up, but there's some serious value here for 10 bucks. Next stop, we picked up Timon, and these were 75 cents, little Disney character bags. So this is inside out. There's a bunch of them in there. And then this is more Disney Princess and 101 Dalmatians. So those are good deals because people use them for cake toppers. This is an old Beast Wars toy. There's some comics. A lot of DC. Blackest Night. And then we go back here, Legionnaires. I might have to get this Joker. So at the last yard sale we were at, where I picked up the comic book for $1, the guy that owned it, and the guy that didn't own it, but the guy that was running the yard sale, was a vintage toy collector. He had a bunch of He-Man he wasn't ready to sell, but I told him that I loved Battle Beasts, and he sold me all these Battle Beasts, including one Laser Beast for $10 for all of them. So him and I are going to keep in touch, and he might sell me some more of his stuff. But what a good find. What do you see? Tepid. Mr. Krabs. Team Paw Patrol. There's books over here, babe. Some books. Picked up this Steve Winwood vintage tape for 50 cents. Love Steve Winwood. Got these two Xbox One games, Dragon Ball 2 Xenoverse and Marvel Superheroes. Those were $5 a piece. Still a pretty good deal. And I picked up this whole box of Pogs. So many. With the two figures there for $20. I remember getting Maggie as a kid and just being obsessed with it for some reason. I was like Simpsons guy. Oh my god, there's so many goodies. Marbles. While we hit a few more yard sales, picked up these old Nancy Drew books. These were 50 cents a piece. And in here I got this guy. Optimal Optimus from Beast Wars. He's missing his armor, but it looks like most of them's there, so that was a good find. And, whoop, there he goes. And I also grabbed this set for $1. It's a vintage Irwin Toys Deluxe Pottery Wheel. Looks like all the pieces are inside, but I don't know if it's gonna work or not, so we'll have to check that out. Finally, the last one, I got the Snap Crackle Pop figures from that last yard sale, and all the Simpsons set alongside Dagobah Luke with Yoda. He's broken, but I think I'm gonna glue them together. And 3 more DVDs, Justice League War, Batman, and Batman Assault on Arkham. And I think that was it out of that one. So it was a pretty good day. All right, so this is the haul from this weekend. I did really good. Got really lucky with some cool stories to tell about when we were asking questions at yard sales. So I'm going to start left to right like always, right to left for you guys. Got this Blue's Clues house with all the accessories, it looks like. Also got the Optimal Optimus, Patrick Star, and I believe that's Timon. And then a bunch of the Simpsons Burger King plushes and a Pokemon plush with a Poppet for my daughter. Wildcats #1 comic and that Irwin vintage pottery wheel. And then I got the NSYNC Justin Timberlake and the Barbie NSYNC doll, which is pretty cool. Just a bunch of Ty Beanie Babies. And back there, Kyle from South Park. And then a whole whack load of Pogs for $20, which was a really good find. Oh, all these PlayStation games, plus got a Pokeball Plus and 3 controllers. And also got these Toronto Maple Leafs memorabilia because I'm a Leafs fan. So got all that. This was like $10 or $15 when you added everything together from putting it in a bulk lot, and the lady gave me a deal. Then I picked up some VHS and DVDs. That Grand Theft Auto is empty, unfortunately. Some Masterpiece Collection Disney VHS. So some like titles that you don't really see all the time. And then a Troll in Central Park. That's not Disney. This was one of the cool finds. Dagobah, Luke, and Yoda. It's from 1986. I had to pay $10 for this, but honestly, worth every penny in my opinion. Some Disney cake toppers. Those are always popular. A Steve Winwood tape. I'm a giant Steve Winwood fan. Oh, there's a Beyblade buried over here. So that was a good find. Then over here, the Lord of the Rings box set. Grand Theft Auto. The trilogy. It's all there. So that's a really good find. Some really popular DVDs. I'm a sucker for these old school paper DVDs, so I got 7. I might even watch that tonight, or I might watch that Steven Seagal one right there. A wooden cribbage board, because you can never have too many. And then over here, some more Disney and DVDs. This one looked pretty cool. I'm always after old horror VHS, so this one looks kind of neat. It looks like more of a, I don't know, like a documentary type thing. Blink 182 CD, Space Jam, and a couple Michael Jackson ones. There should be another Michael Jackson, so yeah. Greatest hits. These 2 Xbox One games. And then one of the best finds was the Battle Beasts, including a Laser Beast. And I got this big, like, vase carafe thing, because we're going to put a terrarium in it, my daughter and I, as like a science project. And then at the first yard sale, sorry for my foot shot there, at the first yard sale, I picked up this bin, you might remember if you watched the video in its entirety, of old die-cast cars. Now that's just kind of like parts and pieces that I'm just going to sell as like a bulk lot, and that tin will probably get included with it. But this is all good stuff, like Tonka, Buddy L. There's some, what is this one? I forget what this one is. Roadmasters. So a lot of these are like old toy cars in really good shape. And then these ones are like old airplanes, like Aero Mexico. So it's Matchbox. Really cool. So there's definitely more than $25 value there, which I thought, you know, I was hoping for. And I took a shot because honestly, I thought there might be some Transformers in it. Turns out there wasn't. But then we got these 2 little coasters, I guess you would call them. I love Disney nostalgia. So that's pretty much everything that we got this weekend, except for the Pokemon cards. So the Pokemon cards are over here. And some of the good ones, the Mew, the Venomoth, the Mewtwo. This is the best one that we found. Fossil Articuno. It's not a first edition. A Clefairy from base set 2. A Scyther from base set 2. And then just some bulk. They're pretty beat up. And then in the back are some Topps Pokemon cards. So honestly, that was well worth the $10 that we spent to get that, my daughter and I. So she's pretty snazzed up about it. She's claimed a few of these. I know she wants the Articuno, and I know she wants the Mew stuff. So we'll have to see what else I decide to keep. And that's pretty much everything for the weekend. I do have a special addendum to post tomorrow of what I got for free from one of the people I went to a yard sale for. So I just went there and got it, but I haven't had a chance to bring it out of my car yet. So stay tuned for that. Thanks as always for watching, and let me know what your favorite find was in the comments.